Lovely. Hello everybody, welcome to yet another episode of D&D. Not D&D, Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes. But it is D&D. It is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. Wait. I thought it was that. I thought it was the other kind of dungeon. Gosh darn it!
Look, the next time you guys go to visit a House of Lady Favors, it may become that kind of game.
Yay! But right now we have we have someone to cheer up.
Oh, sorry, this is the idea of what? Oh, we got the wrong kind of thing.
Wait, we're gonna give the dragon therapy?
I mean, we could kill her if you want. But I mean, I figured maybe try therapy first, and then if all else fails, then we kill her.
I mean, I can't fault it.
Yeah, there we go. You know, try and be empath.
The DM is more up for whatever way you want to go with this.
Well,
Murder? Therapy? Please say murder.
or something more kinkier than that. I mean, what? I mean, she can dominate. Don't mind.
I just want to point out that on a certain fetishistic website, I have been talking to someone about D&D.
Oh yeah.
And it came up like, does this happen in your groups? I'm like, for one group, no. For the other group, when the timing's right, and obviously today the timing is right.
Yes. Yes. Just.
Yeah, spray bottle.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing you didn't delve too deep into the halfling barbarian who who had the most endurance out of everyone.
Notice the nodding head. Oh,
I mean-
that's the example I used.
I mean, literally, first character made a brothel, so, you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, she owns
the
a
law.
brothel, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
So, yeah. Whilst we wait for Marie and Foxy to get here, because they're running late, Marie overslept and Foxy has work. Last time, you wonderful band of misfits had delved into the Aurelian Watch and the dungeon that lies beneath, chasing down Mazikeen, who's had a bit of a temperous rampage, murdered her way through quite a lot of things. You bypassed a lot of the denizens that lie here, sort of agreeing not to talk to some and not releasing others. A very wise choice. Until you eventually came to the bottommost level where you found Mazikeen stood before a rather impressive altar, surrounded with runes and glyphs, and she's just bawling her eyes out, full, ugly crying at a realization she has just had. So I'm just going to change the music for this. And I'm going to put us on the right scene.
Fight music, I mean, what?
No, it is not fight music. It is emotional music.
Yeah.
So, boys and girls. Wait, boy and girls. I'm not going to misgender. Either way is fine.
You
Take it
said
away.
boys and girls.
You'd
Days.
Yeah, I hate to see me more. The whispering doesn't get picked up very well. Unless you get in really close.
Oh, okay. Okay. What did you say, Christy?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It is in
Okay.
response to what Brian said.
Oh.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. So, why do you think she's crying? Like, obviously, so that she doesn't hear, but... Like, one moment she's trying to kill everyone, and the next minute she's just crying. Like, is there onions somewhere? I don't smell onions. It's definitely not onions.
Pepper just clips that from the ear.
It said there's no onions.
Why would you try if you were a big dragon with mummy issues?
I wouldn't have. I mean, if someone stolen a whole load of my golden hoard, that would certainly make me cry.
As the DM voice is like, you're not wrong, and I can't
mean-
fault the logic.
I know, right? Like it's like you've accumulated all this wealth for yourself, and then all of a sudden, some person decides that they deserve some of that wealth, and then they just take it from you without even asking. And it's like rude. How dare they take what like I've claimed as my own for themselves? Like how dare they? Like yeah, that's enough to make anyone cry, really.
There's a libertarian whose ears are burning.
This does not reflect me as a player, by the way. Just FYI. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do the murals and all this text say?
All the text on the floor and all that.
Yeah, you need some context clues.
So, for those of you that can read Dwarvish, which I want to say is the majority of this party,
I can't.
Oh, I can.
I said the majority. The runes and the writing seems to indicate that this place is the resting place of Aurelian. This is the, if you will, a golden court, where you are judged in as a whole. Hey, Marie's here. Hi, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
Bye, Marie.
Bye, Marie.
Is this called being silly again?
Ways.
So, yeah. Look, she's back.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Is it we you're looking for?
Marie, say something.
Wait, whose breathing was that?
That sounded like a sigh from Marie.
Pretty mine.
But anyway,
Yeah.
the runes and everything etched out, contextually wise, indicate that like you are being judged whenever you step into this place. But this is the final resting place of Aurelian himself.
Well, so she can't kill him.
Oh. So she can't kill the person that she wants dead.
Got like 2 words out of that.
Oh,
But
so
speaking
okay.
through the mic.
hang on. So she's crying because she can't kill the person that she wants to kill because they're already dead.
I'll think of it this way. You know Blightbite?
Yeah.
Him turning up dead would be less emotionally satisfying than you killing him, correct?
I mean, that depends. Like, how would he have been killed? Like, I mean, poisoned. Well,
You don't know. It just wasn't you.
I mean, to be fair, I have a bit of a code where I don't necessarily kill, like, traitorous fools who try to, like, take over my position as captain. No, I just maroon them on an island with a pistol with a single bullet and a bottle of rum.
I mean, fair enough. I tried. He just looks to the rest of the party. I tried. I tried to explain empathy.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't get it.
As you are all having this conversation, there was a moment where May lets out another agonized scream and punches the floor, and it feels like a brief earthquake. And she gets up to leave, she turns and sees all of you. Doesn't seem to react to anything until she takes a couple of steps towards you and then hits some sort of a barrier. And then she, like, full of mime, hand on glass, and you can see the ripples of energy where she places her hands.
Oh, maybe she's just trapped.
What? Who put this in? What have you all done?
Oh, we've done nothing. We just traversed through this dungeon like looking for you, but I mean, it looks like you've gotten yourself into a bit of a mess.
Of course I'm in a mess. I came here looking for my uncle, only to find out he's fucking dead.
So were you close with him, or was there any bad
I was
blood?
going to be violently close. I was about to rip him a whole new one. Vertically. At which point she draws an axe and then starts swinging at the barrier, and you can see now, like, this thing is not designed to budge.
This thing's not designed for...
Not designed to budge. It's like, you can swing at this, you can try and break it, it's not... You can be violent as you like in here, things aren't getting out. And oh great, turns out I'm stuck in one of his stupid... prison cells!
Not gonna lie, at the moment that does seem like the best place for you. For, like, everyone else's safety.
Yeah, you did kill a lot of people in all fairness.
They were fine, I controlled my swings, they're not dead, they're just unconscious.
Oh well, I mean, I was very convinced that they were dead. Sure, take your word for it.
The hobgoblins did their part anyway, I got in here.
What?
For the hobgoblins, I used them as a distraction.
Oh, it was a distraction. I mean, that would explain the whole looting and things along those lines.
Tries all sorts of means of getting out, including, like, walking around, like, getting run-ups and shoulder checking the barrier, and the barrier just bounces her back. Can someone get me out?
How about we do a bit of a parlay? Like, if we get you out, then you promise not to kill or harm any innocent people. Because, well, I mean, yeah, okay, even if they are unconscious, kind of thing, yeah, a lot of people could have gotten hurt.
She points over to the what looks like a sarcophagus with two pillars either side, and you notice as you get closer, it's designed to represent more like a pair of scales.
Ah.
She literally points at it and goes, "That thing determines innocence and guilt." And right now it's sat in a slap-bang bloody middle. So if you're going to get the entire world to sit on that thing, good luck.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay, we can hear
Here we
you.
come.
Fucking finally. Jesus H. I had to reboot.
I still think it might have been a weird Discord thing, because even when it says, I'm using the default device, no you're not. You're using the other one because it's two different. There's
No?
another setting it doesn't
I'm-
show, and it's stupid in the coding.
No, but I don't know what it was. It just decided to start working.
Yeah. But anyway, I assume you heard most of what was going on.
I heard nothing.
Okay. TLDR, Maze has calmed down a little bit. She's now done ugly crying. She's currently stuck in a little prison cell with like an invisible wall. If she touches it or does anything, you see the ripples bouncing off it. And she'd very much like to get out, because apparently Aurelian is dead. So we can't tear him a new one in a vertical direction. So she's a bit tired.
Is it, you mentioned the scales.
Yes.
The thing in the middle, is it like writing?
Thing in the middle.
Like the gold and white thing.
Oh,
Like is it like an explanation of why it's perfectly balanced?
no, that is actually a sarcophagus. A tombstone, if you will. A grave. There may be a dead body inside. You are free to move about, by the way. 'Cause...
Like me!
Oh.
Welcome, Foxy.
Thank you. I just got back from work.
So, Das is gonna like. Is there a pebble or something small nearby that he could just chuck at the wall to see whether it goes through?
Yeah.
Like,
You,
Okay.
You flick a pebble, it bounces off the wall.
all right then.
May sister goes like, see? Perfect prison cell. No bars to break, no locks to pick, just a solid wall of force.
Quick question.
Go on.
What week are we on?
Week 84.
Okay, thank you. Because I am updating things while we like fuck it, we do it live.
Yeah. Sounds like you two need to send each other up.
Oh,
Oh.
Meh.
So yeah, anyway.
Oh.
So Eva, as you get up to the sarcophagus, you can see inscribed on it is, "Here lies Aurelian, golden dragon of judgment. May he always be neutral but lawful in all things." And underneath are other names of... They are dwarven names of such, and they all have like a gold reference in their name somewhere. Whether it be like their initials, or like they're called Aurelian, or Goldbeard, or something like that.
Yeah, or like Aurum.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
One thing you notice, though, because I want to say your passive history is pretty high.
It's passive history would be a 15.
Yeah, so it'll do enough for the check anyway. A couple of them jump out to you. They are names in history from the Age of Arcana. And they are people who are known to have been hosts to Aurelian, and in themselves were also powerful individuals.
Huh. That's probably a bad idea if I open this, right, guys?
I mean, from experience, yeah, it's a terrible idea if you open it.
Did you just have a premonition?
But you're gonna open it, aren't you?
I mean, did I have a premonition? What does the word even mean? It's like something about something.
It was just the way that you phrased that made it sound like you'd seen this event happen in the future and it was a bad idea.
No, no, it's like we went to this cave in like the desert looking for like bloomin', I don't know, what, like the gods of Olympus or something, and we opened a sarcophagus and dead people came out. And it wasn't a very good idea.
Yeah.
I just have a better memory than I do.
So, did you see this thing happening in a dream, or?
No, I experienced it in the past with you guys in the bloody cave.
Okay.
I remember that giant bird that nearly killed you, Mopsy.
Oh right. Right.
Alien's cave.
Yes, that cave.
Oh.
Oh, where
Yes.
Ayla got her undead stalker?
Yeah.
I feel like there is a shift in the chaotic sphere of which I may be a little bit more intelligent, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I
Okay.
think we need this on our calendars is the day that Dad's cautioned us against doing something crazy.
Yes.
Looking through the rest of the names on this list, are any of them associated with Azulon?
No, none of them are associated with Azulon.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Detect... do I have Detect Magic? Yes, I do. I'm going to cast Detect Magic to make sure I'm not about to curse myself by opening this thing.
So as you open your senses to the arcane weave of everything. First of all, it's a bit bright in here. There's a lot of magic.
Are you all still there?
Yeah, I'm still near the glittery wall of walliness.
Oh, there's a lot of magic in here.
Secondly, and more importantly, the sarcophagus is not cursed. If anything, it's actually blessed.
Aww. So it could be blessed, cursed magic.
Just a gentle push to see if the lid feels like it could move.
Certainly feels like it could. Oddly enough, whilst it's made of stone and everything, it looks more like unrefined gold ore. For lack of a better description. It's not like gold leaf or gold kelson, it's like, that is like just pure unrefined gold.
Alright, we'll save that for later. And Ebba just sort of clambers on top of it and just sits looking at Maze.
As you sit there and look at her, she like full on runs up and slams her fist on like the side of the cage. She's just like, get off his grave.
Why?
Because if you don't, I'm going to murder you. You're disrespecting the dead.
You were gonna murder me anyway.
Not get. I'm definitely gonna murder you if you don't get off that fucking altar.
But you wanted him to be dead anyway. Why do you care?
Because I wanted to murder him. It's a family issue.
Speaking of family issues, I think you have another uncle to worry about. Slightly more of a problem than this one. And he sort of pats the sarcophagus.
Oh god.
You're not quite sure if it's like you're sweating from like the intimidation of her, or if like the temperature of the room is rising.
Either way, I'm safe behind this glittery wall of hardiness, and I tap on the wall. Tap, tap, tap.
It wiggles.
Yep. It feels like a fish tank.
Oh no! No, I'm interfering with the weave.
I need to remember the name. What's the name of the shadow dragon? I've forgotten.
Ebonrath. I mean, would Das remember the name? No, it's Ebony Path. I mean, what?
So, do you remember your Uncle Ebonrath?
Wait, I have an uncle Ebenrath. What the? There's never been an
I assume
Ebenrath.
I assume he's your uncle. My understanding is that he's like the brother of all of the other great dragons. Am I completely off piste here?
Oh no, you're
Oh,
fine. She doesn't know. She's like confused, like, wait. No, that's not right. And she starts listing them off, and it's the same 10. She's like, there's no Ebenrath in that list.
This sounds like a live performance of Perry Ringer with all these family dramas going on.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone have any good illusion magic? I can't summon a picture of him.
I only have telepathic powers.
Um,
Can I project an image into her mind?
I'll allow it.
Okay, I will project the telepathic image of Ebenrath into Mazakine's mind, in the hopes that maybe I got his like description to a relatively accurate.
Make a history check for me.
It's going to be like chicken feet, like chicken scrawls.
Oh yeah, I will
A
fully
child's
accept.
cartoon.
Yeah, I fully accept the cartoonish drawing. But it's a question of like, which one are you pulling?
Hey, it's 18. That's pretty darn good.
Dang.
Alright then. So you do pull an accurate image of what Ebenrath in a dragon form would look like.
And I add a mustache in there just for funsies.
Yes, so you're going to put on like a pointy goatee as well.
Yeah, I
he's
know, I mean-
evil, he's going to have a goatee.
Yeah, I'm going to put an evil mustache and a little goatee and maybe a little monocle and top hat.
I sort of love the idea in my mind of like you sent the original image to Mazakine, and then after efforts have then drawn the mustache and the goatee.
I'm drawing this
Live.
live. Yeah, I'm drawing this like live. Like, yeah, it's like one of my video calls where like you can then draw like things
Yeah,
on
yeah.
top of video.
Yep, you're doing one of those.
Yeah.
So you send that image into her mind, and she reels back for a second. I definitely don't remember him.
Is it the monocle? I think it's because of the monocle.
I don't give a damn about the stuff you added in, but I definitely don't remember a god-forsaken shadow dragon. Colours, metals, and gems. There's no shadow in that list.
Well, we got some news for you, Marzipan. I mean, Mazzy.
Call me that again, you'll find the meaning of the phrase enough room to swing a kobold.
Yeah, I'm just terrible with names in general.
That's true. It's more worrying when he gets our names right. Look, the only reason I mention it is one, as you mentioned, family matters, and again, Pat's sarcophagus. You seem very interested in making sure family matters are accounted for. And currently, we have 2 unstable elemental planes because of your extra uncle.
And I suspect mortal hands as well.
Well, probably, but like, at the moment, we understand that like he's the root cause of it all.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, basically, help. Otherwise, frankly, I don't know why we'd let you out of that cage. The dwarves certainly wouldn't let us. You just torn into their castle and killed hundreds of their people in a bloody war.
I think you mean she knocked them out, if she's telling the truth.
She is responsible for the actions of the hobgoblins in her service. She killed people.
Oh yeah, that's very...
I killed no one. The hobgoblins killed people. At which point, you hear the sound of metal scraping and the scales begin to move towards guilty.
Oh.
Acknowledge what you're responsible for, Mazakine, or the scales are going to have a fun time.
She flips off the scales and like, Uncle's stupid trap idea. How do you think everything else has a jail cell in here? Heck, I bet if you went through one of the walls, you'd probably find another 1,000 corridors worth of the bloody things.
Probably.
Judge, jury, but not the goddamn executioner.
Well, true.
Look, I'm trying to find you a way out. I'm trying to be productive here. We could use your help. The world could use your help. But that only works if you agree to actually help. I can't force you to do it, and I have no intention of trying to bind your will. Frankly, you can stay in here until your uncle comes along, smashes this place to pieces, and then kills you. Fully expect that's what he'd do. But, considering he wants to blow everything else up. But I doubt these guys are going to let you go unless you wholeheartedly want to do something good. I think you know that.
Go ahead and make a couple of persuasion rolls for me, Appa.
Okay. Oh god, persuasion is not my best skill.
I don't know how to assist, but if I could, then I would.
So it's a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make any more?
Can you make another one for me?
That's a 19. Someone with +1 from raw charisma. That's shockingly good.
You're rolling very well. She walks around the cell a bit more and like, well, how can I help then? I can't exactly take up Mum's position because there's no more Dragon Pantheon apparently.
We never said there's no more Dragon Pantheon. I mean, you're more or less living proof of it. That it's still, like, alive and well. It's just, we haven't found anyone else yet. To our knowledge, anyway.
Is Ebenrath considered part of the Pantheon? Even if he's like an evil opposition force to it?
Yeah. He's in the same sort of level as like Tiamat. Of like, it's an evil god. They consider part of the Pantheon. They're just like the evil ones you should not listen to, but you need to pay respects to keep them away.
I mean, if your uncle's still around to be part of the Pantheon, then there's a Pantheon. If your, I guess, cousin is around, and he can take up your uncle's mantle, why can't you take up your mother's? Or at least attempt to.
Because there's no one else left. There's no cult to Lilith, there's no cult to me.
This may sound like a crazy idea. And, like, you say there's no cult to you. There's nothing to say that we can't make a cult.
Please don't have that little one become the head of the cult. That'll be a dangerous idea.
He's already a captain and a king. We can't make him a priest. Too many hats.
I don't know.
The lighter would fall off.
Oh, I don't know. I think I could certainly try and add priest to my titles.
If you add priest to your titles, I think there is more pantheons to worry about than the Dragon Pantheon.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Dragon Pantheon was worshipped by both Kobold and Dragonborn, right?
Yes.
Like the Draconic Empire.
Yeah.
And they still, by and large, worship that pantheon, or have they stopped?
Make a religion check, but you know, by and large, they still do worship it.
That's a 26.
God damn.
Right on fire today.
God damn, Eppa.
This is what I was known for.
Skill monkey wizard. Who knew? But yeah, by and large, Dragonborn Empire still worships the Dragon Pantheon primarily. There may be smaller temples dedicated to other smaller random or other pantheons, but if you go literally into Verulanium, there is a colossal temple for all 10 of them. Well, actually, technically all 12, because there's Bahamut and Tiamat in there as well.
And probably some dark shrine to Ebon Wrath somewhere.
Maybe.
It's like, I take it you've not been to the Draconic Empire since you left the island.
Thought about it. Thought I might swing in and check with Umbreon, but didn't sense anyone nearby.
Darius, can you show him the picture of when we went to Verulanium?
Alright, and Das will then, show more or less like a sort of one of them photo slidey presentations of.
Just show the world map with all my labelling on.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could just show him the whole world
that
map.
That was the thing that popped into my mind. It's just, here you go.
Yeah, just be like, here you go. Yeah, and I'll just telepathically send her that message. Well, send her the image of, Verulanium.
Getting death by PowerPoint flashbacks. You know?
Look, we want your help, and clearly, if the Hobgoblins are willing to work for you, you've got worshippers. The Dragonborn Empire, it's an entire empire of worshippers. You've got the people to serve your role, and frankly, contributing to saving the world, I don't know, that would definitely be reasons to worship in my book.
Yep.
But, I don't know. Again, and he just sort of looks side to side on the scales. I don't know if that should be a justification, as he sort of slides himself off the sarcophagus and walks around the other side to help save the world. I'm not sure that these scales would treat that as a good reason. I think you just have to want to.
She ponders this for quite a while, pacing about. You all catch her, every so often she's, looking at her arms, her forearms quite a lot. As she's mulling this over. I mean, I could do one thing, I suppose. But I don't know if it'd be much help. As she starts undoing a set of braces that were there. These were Mum's. I suppose I could give them to you to go and save the world. And the scales begin to tip more towards innocent than guilty.
Eppa's gonna I'm not sure this is gonna work, but Eppa is actually just gonna try to lead towards the force cage and reach in and grab them.
You go to reach in, your hand just hits a solid wall.
Can I throw a pebble, to see whether it can be thrown over the wall?
Das, you check to see if there's a height to it. It goes from floor to ceiling.
Ah,
It is
okay. I was
it is
hoping
a
you could.
glorious 25 feet ceiling.
Ah, okay. I was hoping I could chuck them over, but like, nah, gonna work.
Like, I don't know if my detect magic would still be up at this point, but like, is there any hint from the scales as to what Mazaki would have to do to get out?
I'd say your detect magic is still going at this point. What it's literally as you're saying, she needs to help get out and get over her guilt. And it's at that moment you realise that the scales aren't doing innocent and guilty. It's literally a scales of good and evil.
Oh.
And more things begin to click of like, oh no, Aurelian was like true, like lawful neutral. He didn't give a dang which way things went, but his entire thing was like, nope, everything must be on the law, but I can't be good or bad about it.
Oh, that means as oh god, I don't know if that means that doing good things will get her out or not.
From what
Or
you see,
she-
things in here were evil or chaotic.
May
Right,
I make an
things-
Arcana check?
Hmm?
May I make an Arcana check?
You may indeed make an Arcana check.
I could do one as well.
If you want to assist, you can do.
21.
Noise.
And and fittingly, I decided to use the Red Dragon Dex deck.
Nice.
I'm currently not logged in, otherwise I would help. Might take me a while though.
It'll certainly help. So between Alien and Rex, the two of you know that the scales sitting at neutral is one thing. The scales need to determine whether Mazikeen is good or evil.
Okay.
And we have some redeems. Dashes,
Ooh.
Squishy Trim has redeemed a Hydrate, a Posture Check, and a Stretch.
Oh,
So these
nice.
are things that the
So-
does need to do because he's one, getting too warm, and two, his back is hurting. And he is
Oh,
super
so-
forward a lot.
Self-care is important, people.
See, that's why I like my chair, because now I can sit straight, and the chair can come and greet me in the back. So, yeah.
Here's an Arcana roll finally.
Hey.
Where's
Hey,
Persephone?
21.
We get kitty today?
Pretty good. So yeah, that's what you three can all quite happily figure out with that Arcana check. The scales must determine Mazikeen's good-evil alignment. And you also notice that the scales have also already determined her lawful chaos.
Okay.
Ooh. What was the answer there?
She's neutral.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
True neutral?
Rex walks next to Masakin and is like, so, do you know the truth behind the relation between me and your mom?
Whoa, this is a topic shift.
Whoa, what?
Just a bit. She very quickly is like, first of all, the relationship is that the door opens to a strong person.
Okay.
You do have really big muscles, not gonna lie, Rick.
Oh yeah, true.
Because Mum wasn't home. I was home. I
Okay.
never got the room opened. Because the door wasn't meant to open to me. It
Yes.
didn't open because you're a sperm donor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
At least she's honest. That's a good trait, right?
Yes, it is a good trait.
Brutally honest, but you know,
Yes.
honest.
But it wasn't my intention to ask about that. My intention was to ask other ways. Like, is there anything else you know about, like, me and you?
Are you asking her out on a date? Because right now she's in a bit of a prison.
I am. This is not asking for a date.
Really?
This is actually to kind of scoping her out, how she reacts.
She gives you a look that would melt ice and stop volcanoes erupting simultaneously.
Okay.
And she's like,
I
not interested. Mother wasn't all that interested. Just an enchantment on the door.
Yeah. But I was because this is the thing. You have your scales of good and evil. At this point, out of character, I have to ask: did the scales move in one way or other as they were speaking?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay, just a moment.
I need
Persuasion
Mhm.
was it? Okay, let's see.
Oh. I told you, asking a woman to, on a date while she's in prison is a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is a certain thing though. The thing is, we are out here. She's in there, and I can just, it doesn't really matter to me which way this goes. I can just walk out of here and be happy with the rest of my life.
Then fine. Walk away.
Oh, charming.
And the scales set back to neutral.
Does this? No, I poke at the thing where the force field is. Like, does it open? Like, does it open up?
As you poke at the barrier, just be like, is it gone? An image appears over the water.
Oh, hello. I'll just hop along with.
I will show a thing to you. That is the thing that appears.
Okay.
It is a dwarf clad in golden armor, wielding a warhammer with the head of it shaped would look like a giant tooth. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice that this dwarf has an unusual addition to most dwarves, in that of a finned dragon's tail.
Oh.
Is everyone else seeing this in the water? Because I'm
no,
certainly
like in the water, like it's being projected from the water, like
Oh,
like a giant
okay.
hologram.
Okay. Is everyone else seeing this? Because I don't think I've taken anything to quell my overactive imagination.
Oh, we're seeing this.
Oh, good. Not the only one.
It then rings out in a booming voice. Mazikeen, first daughter of the first brood of Lilith, Red Dragon of Strength. You have been judged. You are dismissed.
Wait.
And the image then stops and fades. At which point, you all sit there and look for a moment, and then Mazakin breaks the silence with like a, "Oh good, so Uncle Strap's finally worn off, hooray."
So I poke the thing to be like, is the force field still up?
No, the force field's gone, but Mazakin's like, "Don't step in the giant circle of runes."
Okay, duly noted. Do not step into the circle of giant runes, got it.
I'd be curious to find out how I'd be judged. But, yeah, that doesn't seem the wisest thing.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be the most helpful thing. For all we know, you could be a psychopathic murderer who's, like, kept that all under wraps and we don't even know about it.
It was quite shiftily looking from side to side. There's something definitely immoral about being a wizard with a gun.
Oh, yeah.
I can't not be a moral being.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
I love how Aylin's just been this golden dragon this entire time. Like, she's not
Yeah.
even
True.
shifted.
At this point, Maz does look eyes with Aelin. Is like, "Could you be so kind and not be that now? The urge to punch you is rising."
Aylin will just grin with, hobgoblin bits still stuck in her teeth. Can she change the color of her scales without having to recast polymorph?
You will need 3 cast polymorph.
Okay.
But yeah, you're giving me Uncle vibes, and I just want to punch him really hard.
I mean,
Yeah,
This-
I'll, yeah, she'll revert back to her.
Alright.
Still,
Why can't I drag my token into the map?
where is your token right now?
It's down here.
No, it's not. It's put it on top of the map.
Oh, that token.
The transforming token.
So, what happens now? Everyone's now very, very aware that dubiously pissed off demigod, and he has 8 HP.
8 HP that could vanish in one blow. One punch,
he,
man.
he would vanish in one blow. He only,
Mission one blow.
Symbols are gone.
Oh, I mistimed the symbols.
No, we got it. Sailboard in Discord now. Also, for some reason, everything's freaking out. I don't know why. So, Mazakin looks at you, sees how beaten you are. It's like, look, I've agreed to help, and I'm going to help. It's simple as that.
Emperor reaches for the braces since those were offered.
And you are given a couple of red leather braces. They are made out of red dragon scales and have a sort of like red dragon motif running across them. She goes, "Yeah, they were Mum's."
What they do? Besides be braces.
Basically, you become an embodiment of Mother on the mortal plane.
So you could become a huge red dragon? Also, hi, obsidian panda.
No, more like you get an increased strength.
Ah.
That was her domain. She was a red dragon of strength.
Ah.
And she gestures like to the entire room around. She's like, and this entire chamber is devoted to judgment.
There's the other part of what happens now, which is, well, you kind of wrecked the place. And I know this might be pushing it. But strength can be used to fix things as well as destroy things. And there's sort of like a nervous smile on Eppa's face as he's sort of maybe let's just maybe help them.
You know that how to
fix the place.
You know that How to Train Your Dragon meme where Eppa's like Toothless, Mazakine's like the white dragon, and then Das. I can just imagine Das giving the thumbs up, like you're doing great. Like.
Also, thank you, Obsidian Panda TTV, for the subscription.
Oh, thank you, Panda.
I would love to kill them all, but they've been good so far. It is very tempting, though.
I mean, I am always a little terror to the DM as my kobold rogue, but I'm not a bad person. I just he's just not a very smart boy. But either way, so Das will then kind of roll up, like go round the horse thing and be like my quartermaster Pepper is right. I mean, take me for example. You would have thought that I was just an ordinary pirate kobold who just sails the seas looking for treasure. But not only am I a captain, but I'm a king. Like, if a little guy like me can become king, I mean, well, it just takes a lot of mental strength to be able to have the overwhelming confidence to just say, yeah, I may be a little guy, but I have big ideas. And I can get those big ideas done. With the help of very good and loyal friends, of course.
She looks around at the assembled lot of you and is just like, you are a strange bunch.
Oh, that's what makes us even more awesome. Like our foes would never be
Quit
able
while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead.
I was just saying, you know, that's what makes us unpredictable, you know?
I mean, I can't leave this place without getting arrested. And I really don't want to see any...
Sorry, you cut out a lot then.
No.
Yeah.
No!
Discord, are you behaving? Yes. Good. Stay that way. Behave. Behave.
Nearly went Dalek for a second then.
I can do quite a good Dalek. I can do quite a good Dalek when I have to. Anyway. Yeah, she's like, I can't get out of here without being arrested. And I don't want to deal with any more of my uncle's shenanigans. I don't want them dragging down here so I have to sit through all this again. Help! There'll be a book around here. Help me look for a book. There'll be a small leather-bound thing with a dragon on the cover.
I can do an investigation roll.
And Rex actually is going to walk back into the room and be like, "Oh, we need to find something."
Oh, now you come back into the room when it's only something to look for. Instead of being a woman.
No, it's not. It wasn't. It was never about being, wooing, as you said. It was just neutral questions. But if you take it the wrong way, you will misunderstand. I can honestly, honestly can say that I'm in no way interested in Maze.
How
Here.
dare you, sir?
Did you hear that, Eppa? You might have a chance.
Well,
Edwin's just full, just covering his face with both hands. His scale. You don't know how his scales can blush, but they are trying to blush. Oh my god, where's this book?
The little metallic kobold was a shade redder that day.
Eppa just turns around so he's not looking at Mazakin, he's just looking for a damn book.
so can I roll
Right.
investigation?
Indeed, everybody go ahead and give me investigation checks as you all spread out and look.
Oh boy.
Whilst Maze goes and prepares something else.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, she's not going far. She goes down to the pedestals down here.
He's detective.
Damn.
You need to roll?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Damn, I got outrolled by Rex.
I know.
Yes.
It's freaky, ain't it?
He has his ears. He hears the book. It's audio book.
It's now audible.
Yeah. Which we're not sponsored by, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
We could be. Come on, Audible, sponsor us.
I mean, technically we kind of are, because we're streaming on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, which also owns Audible, so in a roundabout way, we kind of are.
No, please, Audible, sponsor us properly.
Yes.
Actually sponsored, not through transient property. Okay.
I have no shame. I will quite happily get sponsored by Audible.
Aww.
I wouldn't object either. I do listen to audiobooks to help me sleep.
Yes, I do listen some audiobooks myself, but I I am the heretic who uses Nextory.
Speaking of the
Thank
heretic
you.
Rex, since you rolled the highest,
Mm-hmm.
as you are poking around, you do find, buried in one of the small garden bushes, the book in question.
All right.
And it's exactly as described. It is a small, leather-bound thing with a dragon on the front. Although the dragon on this one is a gold dragon.
Oh.
And for thematic appropriateness, it itself is actually made of gold.
Oh. Okay.
And as you
Well.
and
yes.
Mazakin sees that he has it, and it's like, the book, please, little rabbit man.
Yes. And as I will give it to you as soon as you step away from the rooms.
Look, it's the big circle of rooms that are fine. I need to stand here for the thing to work.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yeah. Rex goes somewhere here and gives the book. So there is this thing. It's not a red dragon. It's a golden dragon with a golden book.
I'm well aware. I kind of need both. Mum had a similar thing.
Okay.
That's how I knew this place was here.
Okay. Do we need the other one as well then?
No. I just need the book.
Okay.
What are you about to do?
get myself out of here without the need of poking past all the guards. And as she takes the book away, across the bottom wall, down here, 10 picture frames then appear through the stonework.
Ooh.
One frame is hollow, but all the others all have a picture of a different draconic entity in it. And she flicks through the book and for these images to show up. And then looks towards the one that holds a red dragon within its picture frame. And she looks at it and goes, I'm just hoping this works. My mother, I stand within the uncle's courtroom. Could you open a pathway for myself to enter your domain? And after a couple of seconds, she's like, worried it hasn't worked. And she almost gives up hope and like gives you the book just to, well, throw the book away into the circle so no one can go near it. And then you watch as the 9 picture frames leave. The one with the red dragon remains, stretches out, and you see through the picture frame the island where Lilith's temple was.
Oh.
Oh.
And she just looks at it and goes, cool, that worked. Right, well, I'm going to go home and take care of some things. You guys are free to go back upstairs and deal with all this.
Oh, so you're dumping your responsibilities on us. Oh, well, that's fine. I suppose
Like,
that's
why do
what
we have to
everyone
deal
else
with your
does.
mess?
Just mage hand. Ooh.
Flips you all off as she steps through the doorway and leaves. The dragon has left the building.
Well, that went better than expected.
Yeah, congratulations, you actually passed the skill challenge.
Ooh, that was scary.
It's okay. I think you still have a chance. Yeah, I don't know at this point. You still have a chance. You could.
Oh. Look, I'm about
so you're
to
wondering,
pass
there is
out. Book. Yeah, Epi's just gonna use Mage Hand because he's not foolish enough to go into the cage just to get the book.
Curses, I thought I caught out the wizard. You manage to reach out, you pick up the book and it comes over to you.
I don't know who these braces. He sort of holds the braces up in his left hand and holds the book in his right. Let's be honest here. As much as I'd love to be a very, very strong guy, I'm probably not the right person to be wearing these. He's just holding up the braces.
Some magical dragon braces there. Who would like to call dibs? I thought we'd call dibs, but he's currently on the ship.
I think
Nobody? Fine, I'll get swole.
he gets. Whoa. I was to say, surprised you haven't taken them up. You know, Roxy, bugs.
Flopsy.
Miss Little Bunny Boy. I'm surprised you hadn't sort of dived at the chance to wear like Mazakine's mum's braces. You know, as a kind of way that she could be on your skin.
As I said, it is, if anyone else needs them, can take them. But if anyone else isn't going to take them, I can take them, of course.
Oh, you're not suffering from heartbreak, are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like...
No, I am not.
Oh, good.
I was like, I have no idea if Bloodhunters actually mechanically gain from having a high strength. Just to go meta for a second here. Legitimately, I don't know how the class
Oh, well,
works.
to join in the meta conversation, yeah, those gauntlets are meant for characters with strength. They are the most broken thing I've ever made, but I don't care. They fit the theme.
I mean, I could be the swollest pirate of all, but yeah, I'm more of a quick guy as opposed to a strong guy.
But think
I
of the
don't
strength.
think it would fit under.
Sorry, Christy?
I said I don't think it will fit under the diving suit if I become swole.
Well, all the more reason to get the diving suit to fit. What?
Yeah, it's just sort of worse things, but I feel like if I go Rule 34, I'll find what I'm looking for.
Oh no. Oh no.
But you all started this earlier.
I mean, true, but then you expanded on it. So really, is it like, is it our fault really? I don't think so.
Well, as no one's claiming them, Eppa's just going to sort of sling it over his shoulder, like sort of like around the back of his neck, just like tying them together so that he doesn't have to use his hands to carry them. And he's just going to like go to the sarcophagus and just look to see if there's like a book plate or somewhere the book's meant to go.
Go ahead and give me another investigation check, Eppa.
May I assist?
Yes, you may assist. So you get it with advantage.
Thank goodness, because that was a 3 on the dice.
Oh
my god, followed by a 5 on the dice.
Oh,
Sweet Christ.
Eppa.
You look around that sarcophagus and there's like nowhere to put a book.
I kind of want to try the investigation check since I've been pretty good at my intelligence shenanigans. It could go horribly wrong. yeah. There's Das's intelligence. There's
Das's investigation is interrupted by that pirate urge of gold, shiny things.
Okay.
The box is shiny, Das. You want the box? Take the box. You know you want the box. Take it.
Oh my god.
Wisdom saving throw to resist.
Wow, this really does not want us to put the book away.
The universe wants you to have the book, which is more frightening than putting the book away.
I'm going to try and take the book. I rolled a wisdom saving throw and I rolled a 3.
Thank God for Rex's investigation.
So you know, like in an escape room where like you all fail to find the thing for the puzzle?
Yes.
Rex comes like this, she's like, have you checked? And like pulls the cover off.
Yeah.
And slap bang in the middle of the sarcophagus under the blankets that you all ignored is a slot for the book.
Oh, I thought we were going to keep the book for ourselves and kind of sell it for like a lot of money because we're currently in debt at the moment.
No, not anymore. That's why we came out here.
Wait, where is all the golden treasure things then?
I think the golden treasure things are the friends we made along the way. Or hopefully the money we're going to get paid. And Eppa just sort of like puts the book in, holds back for a second, just to like wait for any big loud noises before sort of like gesturing for Rex to help him put the lid back on.
Yes.
As you place the book back into its little hiding spot in the sarcophagus, there is a click, and the sarcophagus actually moves forward to cover up the pool of water, and it reveals a hidden recess underneath, bound in aged cloth. You find an interesting item. As you pull back the cloth, which are like banners from decades past. Some of them, one of them is quite recent. Like one of them's like the current Thane of head Thane of the dwarves right now. But some of these, like you know from history checks, are like, okay, that's 200 years ago. That's 1,000 years ago. This one, there's like one right at the bottom of the pile that's like 2,000 years old. But underneath all of those flags and banners sits a simple golden hammer, shaped like a judge's gavel.
Ooh.
Hey. Tap, tap, tap.
Hey, Rex.
It's big. It's like two-handed for all of you.
Hey,
Right.
hey, Roxy. Wanna upgrade that Omni Violator and add that to the mix?
Well, why not?
Oh dear.
God, how powerful we've just made Rex. The bracers and this? Oh god.
But the question is it so heavy that I would need the braces to actually use it?
No, it's balanced like a warhammer. You can all lift it quite fine. It's just like in size. Think like judge's gavel, but now scale it up. That like, oh, a normal person has to use 2 hands to carry this thing.
Okay.
It's like oversized LARP weapon territory.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll identify that when we get upstairs.
Yes.
You carry it, it's a bit too much for me.
Okay.
Well, anyone got an idea what we're gonna say to the dwarves upstairs when we say that Mazakine isn't dead?
Right. We got some bad news and we got some good news. We'll start with the bad news first because then we can end with on a positive note. The bad news is that Mazabine is still alive, but the good news is that we managed to persuade her to not kill you all, and instead she's just gone back to a holiday home in her mum's bachelorette pad or something. How does that sound?
That might actually work.
Excellent. So, yes, we'll just stroll up there, tell them the bad and good news, and then I suppose deal with any hobgoblins that so happen to still remain.
Alright then. So as you make your way back up, you pass the 2 serpents.
Part of me is tempted to just do the daft stupid thing and accidentally step into the circle.
Please don't. The DM is not prepared for that level of stupidity.
God, that's a judgment call to make.
Part of me wants to roll an intelligence roll or perception to see, but I feel like I'm going to be a bit. I don't know. Maybe someone should warn.
I caught the joke.
I didn't even get the joke, so.
You're going to go to a ring of judgment and it would be a judgment call.
Oh yeah, the judgment call. Yeah, no, still don't get it. Well, seeing as we got half an hour of stream left, okay, well, Das isn't going to be that stupid. He's going to go and, like, not interact with any more of the demons and the snakes and
I was going to say, as you pass the snakes, they do, like, sit there and go, we sense the red one is gone. No, the red one is dead.
Literally, Eppa just blows raspberries at them.
They try to blow a raspberry, but lack of lips and just long tongue just means they just hiss at you.
The hiss.
I was thinking like Eppa walking and just letting out the most intense fart in their direction.
Finally, all that stress has to go somewhere.
Can kobolds even pass wind with? Or I don't know.
Yes.
It's a fantasy game, and kobolds can do whatever kobolds want to do. If you want to have
Other
reptiles with,
direction.
if you want to have reptiles with memories, you can have reptiles with memories.
Yes.
Well,
It's
either way,
fantasy. Indulge in it.
either way.
But anyway, you guys make your way up to the surface,
Yep.
and a couple of the Golden Wing paladins greet you, and they are looking horrifically bad in shape. But they sit there and ask, like, please tell me you got the red dragon downstairs.
Well,
Roger,
gentlemen,
you've
we have
gone.
some bad news and we have some good news. We'll start off with the bad news so that we can end on a positive note, because I like to end on a positive note. The bad news is... well, I mean, I don't know whether it's really bad news, but it's news nevertheless. Buzzy Bean is still alive, but
He means Mazakine.
the
I'm
good.
going to strangle the kobold.
Before you put your hands around my windpipe, let me tell you the good news. The good news is we managed to use diplomacy to convince her not to kill everyone, and she just went back to her holiday home in her mum's tower of single ladies, where she can happily live a single lady life.
Wait, so you mean you got rid of Mazakine by sending her home?
Yes. Yes, we did. We sent her home and told her to put up her feet, maybe grab a hot beverage of her choice.
Well,
You
no,
got rid of
we told her to, help save all existence rather than go on a vengeful quest of self-destruction. But mostly it was the big, massive force cage with the scales that calmed her down.
She got access to the judgment chamber.
Well,
Is that bad?
She didn't break any of the prison cells. None of the inmates got out.
no.
None of them seem to have left.
No. I mean, we only checked one side. For all we know, there could be, someone else on the other side that may have broke out, but not through our intervention.
The Naga are still there.
Yeah, and those demon guys who turn out to be really, really terrible people.
So the Eladrin are still there, the Shadow Demons are still there, the Floaters are still down, the Cloakers are still down there. And he begins to list off a lot of monsters and other creatures and other races and other people, by name.
We literally can only vouch for us 4 demons and 2 Naga. We were following the screams.
You're not helping anymore. You 5 are going to leave. I'm going to lick my wounds, and I'm going to request a new band of paladins. We are going to go hunting down there for more monsters. Because if any of them got out, we're doomed. So I hope you're happy you just made a dungeon for adventurers to go and die in.
Well, I mean, but if they manage to kill the prisoners in there,
Shoo, pirate boy.
Pirate King boy, thank you.
Oh, I also put the book back with your boss's dead dad, grandfather, great grandfather. I don't know how many generations down it is. Just FYI.
Thank you, I suppose.
Okay, look, hang on. We managed to kill a hobgoblin army for you. We got rid of the dragon that was very clearly going to kill us all.
Did not release any of the prisoners that we came across.
I don't care. I don't care. Just Leave! Before you do more damage.
Rude.
Fine.
Rex actually is already walking away.
He's walking away with that giant golden hammer, which he
Yes.
did not have, like, 20 minutes ago.
Yes.
You reckon the
Bitch.
guy's anger is not allowing him to notice the simple things?
Yes.
Well, yeah, sure. We'll leave. You go check to make sure that none of the cells are open, and when it's perfectly fine, you can send an apology letter back to Seagate.
Yes.
And Epic just dramatically walks and, like, imagine the dramatic sway of his shoulder smacks himself in the face with one of the braces. He's forgotten his weapon.
They are pretty sturdy braces, not going to lie.
Doof. Ow.
Oh, that looks like quite the shiner there.
I'm not sure if that one was new or not.
What point is wrong with damage?
Oh god, does it deal like enough damage to knock him out? He's on 8 hit points after all.
1 point of bludgeoning damage, he's now down to 7.
Damn.
He's officially in red bar territory.
Oh no.
You just sort of hear a faint beep noise near Eppa.
Yeah.
But it does have its advantages, so I have 3 bits of good news for you all.
Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
1, you'll level up.
Woo!
Hey! Oh, that's dangerous.
It's gonna be dangerous. God damn it, now that song's stuck in my head. Curse you, Epic
Yeah.
the Musical!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I'm so looking forward to the Underworld Saga.
I heard some snippets, it's really good.
4 more days.
Mm. But the other 2 bits of good news is, you now have 2 more artifacts in your possession.
Ooh.
You now have access to Lilith's Gauntlets and Aurelian's Gavel.
Nice.
Ooh, noise.
For the person that wants to have the gauntlets on, your strength is now set at 25.
Oh, wow.
And that's the only benefit you're getting. I think. He says he now needs to check his own goddamn magic items.
That's so much strength.
Yeah, but that's not like the only benefit you get until you start improving them more. Then you get more things. But right now, it's just how an insanely high strength.
Oh my god, I kind of want Epic to put them on now. Last person who should be wearing them, but desperately want to put them on now because that would just be silly. As a wizard, they can punch people through planets.
Yeah, right now it's just setting your strength.
God damn.
Oh, sorry, no, it sets you at 24. Not 25, sorry, your strength gets set to 24.
Mm-hmm.
God, what's that modifier then? That would be 18 is 4, 20 is 5, 6,
20,
plus 7.
yeah.
Holy moly, Rex.
So can you add the things in my...
Yeah, I need to go through and edit the things
right.
anyway, because they're still like the old ones from like the first campaign. I didn't like make different variations, so it's just like there's gauntlets, and like you got all the unlocked abilities already, which is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yes.
These are old friends of the party, I see.
Yes, your old friends of the campaign. These are artifacts. Meanwhile, Aurelian's Gavel.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone's alignments right now?
Wait.
What's Rex's alignment?
No, what's
okay.
everybody's alignment?
I
that's-
cannot remember.
Chaotic good?
Neutral
That's
good?
just chaotic. I don't know whether he's good or bad.
So 2 chaotic, 1 neutral. Tink is currently
I think I'm
lawful.
neutral.
Yeah, you're lawful
Yeah.
neutral according to your sheet, and then
Well, this is gonna be interesting. I'm probably the only one who is neutral evil.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Yeah.
Yep, he is neutral evil. So, fun fact:
Hmm.
only Tink can attune to the Warhammer.
Oh,
Because you got to be lawful.
Because she's the only one in the party that's lawful.
Oh, nice.
wait, I thought because Rex is neutral evil. Oh, okay. Oh, that.
Yeah.
And that's why. That's actually one of the reasons why Rex acted the way he did with Maze. Because he is neutral evil, so he really doesn't care if he hurts Maze or not.
So what does this gavel give Tink?
So,
Yeah.
so for those that are tuned to the Warhammer, first of all, you gain proficiency with the Warhammer, where if you don't have it already. So you can.
I think I do with melee weapons already, proficiency. I seem to remember reading that.
Yeah, that's handy. Trying to find the other thing now. And
Was it?
once, I think it was a set number of times a day equal to your proficiency, you can do detect good, evil, lawful, chaotic.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
So basically, just look at a creature, go, what are you? And then it gets a save depending on where it sits on the. I think it's a save to spell. I need to double check. But basically, you can find out if like it's lawful, good, chaotic, evil, alignment, position.
Nice.
And it comes with other fun abilities later.
Yep. Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, welcome to what are you guys now like level 12?
Mhm.
Yeah, level 12
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
The
I
GM knows something.
my charisma and have made my initiative more awesome, as well as
I want.
oh no.
Oh God.
Oh god. Also, I need to think what would be the best way of me conducting myself now.
I only just realised that
Mhm.
I forgot about reliable talent. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10. I
Yes.
probably have made so many rolls and forgot about that.
Reliable talent is so good.
But then, to be
It is.
fair, a lot of the stuff I had rolled was probably not like proficient, or at least allows me to add my proficiency bonus. So really, it didn't matter too much, except for perception. But to be honest, a lot of it was like, oh, that's a lot of intelligence-based stuff. So yeah, DAS is no, not someone of that ilk. So that's funny.
Because the question is basically what would I actually get most use out of? Because if I take one more level in Druid, I will be level 3 Druid, and well, I need to basically select the. I think it's the circle.
Plus, yeah, the subclass.
So, on that front, I will say that because it's a subclass that you've picked up,
Mm-hmm.
you're limited to circles that people can teach you.
Okay.
So, right now, with that example, the only one you could have access to is Circle of Stars, because you could ask Aiden, hey, can you teach me some of this druid stuff?
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going down. Otherwise, you can go seek out other druid circles, and then you can be initiated to pick up their druid circle.
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing like if you picked cleric and you need to pick a domain. You'd have to, like, we had a cleric in the party, you'd have to go down that cleric's domain, because they can teach you, like, oh, I worship this god, his domains are these.
Yes. So, any ideas?
Chaos. I mean, what?
Chaos. So that would mean I would probably take what? Wait. Was the action surge like
Action
one?
Surge is a fighter at 2.
Is it
Yes,
level 1 or level 2?
level 2. I'm pretty confident it's a level 2 thing for action surge.
Yep. Also, I have put on Lilith's Gauntlets on Durex.
Mm-hmm.
He now has a strength of 24, everybody.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh, dearie me.
So now that Omni Violator is at a plus 13.
Oh boy.
Oh wow! Cheers.
Well, you wanted to have Lilith's Gauntlets, so there you go.
Yes, exactly.
I get 6. Oh, I mean, I don't know whether you always get 66 like at level 11, but I have 66 sneak attack damage.
Yeah, the rogue is frightening.
Although
I fear the rogue's
I
damage more than Rex's plus to hit.
I would. I kind of got a kind of terrifying idea.
Oh no.
If I would multi-class into like rogue, take 2 levels of rogue, and get the sneak attack.
I was gonna say if you take.
If you're going to be changing levels, that's going to cost you gold and a crapload of downtime.
Yeah. But like it would be like multi-classing. So I would be Blood Hunter, Druid, Rogue.
I just had a thought, and I might say it after the stream.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we haven't closed out yet.
No. No, we
We're
are
so
5
deep in
minutes
the
chatting
sauce.
away.
Just deep in
But we know that we've been kicked out by the dwarves, like dishonorably, but like enough to be like, just go, just please leave.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like they
you
dishonor themselves. Thank you
that
very
you
much.
guys are P. The DM has a story in his back pocket that he's ready to deploy about nowish anyway, because one of you still has a thing that hasn't yet resolved.
Ooh, spicy,
Okay.
spicy.
Right, how do we get back on the ship?
We just call the ship down and hope that none of the hobgoblins starts shooting at it and killing everyone on board.
I think we kind of killed all the hobgoblins.
You did blunt their invasion attempt, yeah. And the Dreadclaw has been flying around basically doing bombing runs.
Either way,
Oi! Someone come here and drop a ladder! I really hope we
are
have
they
rope
within
ladders
60
that long.
feet?
Are they within what?
Are they within 60 feet? I can telepathically
I think
Like-
you had a thing set up anyway, of, like telepathically screaming out or sending a message or just launching a flare.
Mm.
But in any case,
So-
you guys. Why do I not get to put in the recovery type? That is weird. I really do hate D&D Beyond spell create magic item thing. It could be done so much better.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Well,
I got like the one. This is a bad idea.
Oh no.
What if I would multiclass into a monk?
Hmm.
Next time on Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes.
bad multiclassing ideas.
We spin the class roulette to see what class Rex will pick up next on his next level up.
I mean, that
Yes.
could be an interesting game of D&D. The 6 of us actually get to play player characters, but it's down to the Twitch chat picking race and class combos.
Oh, that would be so cool, actually.
That could be quite fun.
Or doing a game where it's our current characters, but we will swap
Oh,
what
you want to
our,
be given...
what our classes.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. We all swap our classes between ourselves. Everybody's been mixed up.
Hmm.
Yeah, it'd be fun to get Twitch chat to make characters.
That it would be. Anyways, so you all board the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So the DM's just making sure he's going to give the right weapon out.
What's this? Spear of Loki. What? What's this item?
And there we go. Tink has Aurelian's Gavel.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Yeah, I really need to think about I need to really think about the class I'm gonna choose.
Well, you can have a think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You got. I'll give you till Sunday to do all that.
All right.
As you all board the airship and begin to rest and recover, Aylin,
Hmm?
I believe you're all still in possession of a book.
Yes.
Your mind, well, your dreams begin to wander. And you are greeted by a maternal figure. You can't make out any facial details, any distinguishing features, beyond just green is the only colour that comes across. This person has clearly never heard of St. Patrick's Day, but if it did exist, they'd be all in.
They couldn't be pinched because they are already green.
Mm-hmm. But they give you... Well, they speak to you, but you can't make out the words. You're not quite sure what's being said. But you get this stream of images into in your dream of an emerald, of a green crown, an emerald dagger, a pair of white scimitars, along with 3 items that you've already seen the party carry, of a blue cloak, a gold hammer, red gauntlets. And just the constant phrase of find them. He is coming. Death comes for this world.
He being Emerald?
You'd imagine so.
Any time frame on when he'll make his cameo? Like, how long do we have to find that shit?
The spirit does not answer. You are merely told to go and find them. Find them. He is coming. Time is running out. And that is basically your night's sleep. You're still, I reckon, fully rested, but it's just like, that is the most weirdest lucid dream I've ever had.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten those mushrooms before that.
Oh no! Oh! I just realised
So,
we didn't bring the drakes with us.
No.
Ha I win.
Yeah, that Eppa Fool wakes up in the middle of the night with that realization. And then goes back to sleep.
The GM wins. No Drake belts for you.
Don't worry, I have an alternative.
You can summon a dragon friend, it's not fair.
Oh,
Says the player who makes shadow friends on a Sunday.
you don't see what spells I've taken.
Oh, we'll do later. Because I need to edit my cheat sheet now.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, Aelin?
DM will say one thing. Cat.
Yes.
That is indeed a cat. And the cat's the only
What's
cat
happening?
who knows where it's at.
The look I'm getting right now is like, how dare you point to me in that manner?
Yes. How dare you?
Yes,
Is he making
actually.
biscuits?
She's making biscuits and like stretching out her paw at me. So, give me then.
She wants pets.
Yeah.
No, we don't want fusses. Anyway,
Bird mittens.
so anyway, what would you guys like to do now? A few days have passed as you've been sailing around aimlessly. The world is your oyster, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, quite literally,
So,
you've got a world.
I think Eppa would probably have spent time trying to figure out a way to identify any more elemental rifts. So I think you'll be doing some sort of downtime around that.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Ooh,
As the DM's wondering, like, do I have a world map? I do have a world map.
that's a 27.
It's a pretty good Arcana check. Right, where are you guys? You guys right now are all the way over here. Wait a minute, I have a token for you guys now on this map. Meh.
Hey. Whoops, that sounded a little croaky. Yay!
I forgot that's a thing. There's a player token. So yeah, with our Arcana check, you know that there have been several places nearby that have acted as elemental rifts. So the only remaining planes you haven't gone to are fire and water. And you work out a way of almost making like a compass that will go to an elemental rift. Much how like a navigational compass will point north and then start pointing to a strong magnetic field. You apply the same logic of like, this thing now points to very strong arcane energy, like an elemental tear.
Dope.
It's a bit dangerous because it contains some thorium and a few other magical rocks that you have found on your journey, like emberstone and the like. But it works.
Just gonna put that in my inventory before I forget. Bump. Bump.
Magic seeking compass.
Fantastic.
But right now, it points in a mundane northerly direction.
Tink. Is this thing even working? Tink, tink, tink. I spent so long on this, and I don't even think it works.
It's really hard to say right now if it's working or not. And the only way you could check is if you
go north.
Well, more like maybe activate a very powerful magic item next to it.
Rex!
Yes.
Wait, no. Tank!
Yeah.
Just puts this tiny little compass down. I need you to test that. You've got a big magic hammer. I need it. It's currently pointing that way. I need it to see if it'll twitch and turn towards you.
That's fair enough. Do you think I need to get the hammer out?
I don't know how to use it. It's not my hammer.
I know, but for the compass to work, do you think I need to get the hammer out? Or, in theory, it should already be working, if it's just on my person. Compass.
Try activating it and see if that makes a difference.
Yep, you do get a spell use ability on the
Yep, I
hammer.
get that out.
Cool. So you pull out the hammer, the compass doesn't move. As you start casting Detect the Good, Evil, Lawful, Chaotic, the compass does start to gently turn towards Tink.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
rapidly, but it's like really slow, as it's only a first level spell.
Maybe there is something north. Who wants to go sailing in the North Sea?
Captain.
Sorry?
Court Marshal asked a question. Do you want to go sailing in the North Sea?
Sailing into the North Sea, you say? Sure, we could do that. Yes. Prepare to sail towards the North Sea, wherever north may be.
That's great and all, but you got the helm, Captain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I was meaning, well, set the sails and everything on this line. So yes, and yeah, Dassel
I
just.
looks around confused, realising like we're on a flying airship. What
More
sails?
Thorian powered.
Look, he's so used to being on a boat on water. Just let him have this. Yeah, Dassel start playing like the steel drum like tune on the steel drum controls. I don't know, just something random and weird would happen.
Also, a bit
Yes.
of Lego just pinged off the Lego castle and the cat just came charging in.
No.
It's fine.
Either way. So yes. So yes, Bass will play a little tune on the like steel drum controls, and then off they go towards the North Sea.
Okay. As you venture out into the North Sea, the compass does begin to point in a new direction. It begins to point you over this way. To a large, snow-covered Arctic wasteland far to the north. And
Where?
that is where we're going to end tonight's stream.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not made for cold weather.
So yeah,
I'm literally a lizard.
two of you are lizards.
I'm a lizard too.
You are a lizard wizard.
We are two tiny lizards going into the cold.
I'm a king lizard. Pirate king lizard.
The funny thing is, there's a trench coat on board, but it's only really big enough for 3 kobolds.
Oh, that means that both of us can fit into the friendship trench coat.
All we need to do is you need to put stilts on. but short stilts, and then I'll sit on your shoulders.
Why you gotta sit on my shoulders?
Because you've got the better balance.
I mean, true. Can I telepathically, like, message you, like, messages, say, in case you get stuck?
I can't stop you.
Excellent. I could just, like, telepathically, like, little tunes in your head.
What have I done? What have I created?
I regret mentioning the 3 kobolds in a trench coat from Rime of the Frost Maiden, but there we go.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you all for watching tonight. I do hope you've enjoyed this RP heavy session. The DM did actually have the stats from Mazikeen ready.
Oh boy.
Fun fact, she's just a straight up ancient red dragon.
Okay.
That swings a great axe.
Alright.
We would have been shocked.
I love the fact that Rex is like, alright, it's like, you don't have to realise how dangerous that is. You are currently out on a red dragon's strength.
Mm-hmm.
This is a red dragon that can rage with a great axe. Pain.
Yes.
Pain is what arrives.
That is one of the things why I am considering many options.
Honestly, I kind of love the idea of Foxy getting Rex getting a barbarian level.
Yeah, like was it Barbarian who can actually like have the rage mechanic?
Yep.
Oh damn.
Plus, you get your Constitution added to your AC.
Provided you wear no armor.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind. But I will say, as a meta reminder, a lot of these magic items, especially of the Draconic Pantheon, they are designed in a way to give you access to other class abilities without you being in that class.
Okay.
Because at the time, there was only the 3 core books of D&D, so I thought that would be a really cool magic item idea. There is
Yes.
an artifact. It's not meant to break the game, but it's meant to allow you to multiclass without really multiclassing.
Oh yeah.
So that way, if the party is too heavily focused one way, like let's say everyone was spellcasters and clerics, but you need like that barbarian damage output, one of you can have the gauntlets, so you have barbarian abilities when it's awakened a bit more.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you also, Pando, for the subscription. That is great. Does help out a lot. Hopefully, I can get a better microphone. As good as this one is, I don't know why I'm so quiet. If it was any closer, I would be eating the mic.
Yes.
And I'm not joking. I'm eating it right now.
Yes, I can see.
Yes.
It tastes like metal.
Treated brass.
Yes.
Not snozberries.
No, not snozberries.
Oh, I've got a fun fact about raspberries.
And other things, but also money is being diverted into a fun future project, which may involve all of us getting around a table physically with models
What? Oh my god!
and battle map. Again, I have
Yes.
plans. Plans do require cash flow to do things
Yes.
like clear out the garage so there's room for us to put a table and chairs and just cover stuff up.
Yes.
You heard the man, folks.
Indeed.
Give him money. Give him money. Embrace chaos. It can only get more chaotic.
Indeed. But it's more like chaos around a table. For like a proper long D&D session as well. So yeah. That is the fun thing. So, with that said, let us go on a raid. Who shall we raid?
We can
Everyone.
just title boss fights, right? If they're doing anything.
Ooh, yeah.
We can do that. Find a boss fight. Where are you, buddy?
I also need to go check the daily requisition.
200 kills with a machine gun. Have fun.
Oh God, no. Okay, never mind. I probably will not be doing that.
Oh, it's easy. Just literally.
Yeah, it's
you don't
easy,
have
but
to
it's
unlock anything.
boring.
Yeah, but it's an easy acquisition. It's an easy 15 medals on Helldivers.
Yes.
Everywhere I chat, we are all largely addicted to it.
I actually did a little calculation last night.
Oh no, don't do maths. Maths is dangerous.
I need in total, was it like 79,000 requisitions? Then I will own every single stratagem in the game.
Nice.
That is pretty nice. Also, for some reason, I
Yeah.
can't really fight a boss fight. It's because they're currently offline.
Oh.
On that note, I must bid you all adieu.
So,
ready.
farewell.
Off
Be
you
the
go,
same
Sailor
goodbye.
Fella.
Right, are we still
Big,
live?
wide head- Yes, we are, because I haven't done the raid away. But in that case, we shall end the stream there then. I can't find anyone to raid. Because I literally opened up the raid box and my raid box is nothing. It's empty.
Okay.
So, yeah. Also, why have I pinned a comment? That needs to go away. What have I done? Things are breaking. Ah! Goodbye, everybody.